Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy King Bean, and welcome back to another show, another video, and a brand new episode. And yo, of course, you know you're now rocking with the best. Word up. Shout out to everybody who came by and watched my previous video. If you didn't, of course, the link is in the description. You get a chance to go click on it, go check it out. So yeah, I know it's been a while since I dropped the actually full-fledged video, but you know I did stream earlier some Horizon Zero Dawn, and just to show you some of my gameplay. Now the gameplay that you're seeing back here right now is some earlier gameplay I had earlier this week. I haven't had much time to actually play this game because I've actually been working a lot. So yeah, I did record a lot of game footage, and I'm glad to share it with you guys and kind of give you my thoughts and first impressions on this game. Now, if you're interested in this game, if you haven't played it yet, I'm going to tell you right now, the game starts off fantastic, but it is a very, very slow burn. It's not as slow as The Witcher. If you played The Witcher, it's going to take a while to get into it. I'm just going to tell you right now the point. I'm not even going to try to hold it back from you guys. When you get to the point of when you get to the proving grounds, that's when the game starts to really pick up. But early on, it doesn't pick up as fast. It's kind of slow. It's almost like a tutorial section, but it's not a tutorial section. Let me explain what I mean. You kind of get the basics of how to shoot your bow and arrow and what each arrow does and things like that, but they don't really teach you how to play the game, and which is a good thing in the sense of that you have a sense of discovery. And once you have that sense of discovery and you learn how to become a better hunter on your own, you just get better, and you feel better. You feel more confident when you're playing. And also that could be a double-edged sword, and I'll explain that to you in a little bit. But back to the beginning, what I was saying is once you learn how to fight and once you learn what to do, like you say, you see this part here in the video here. I'm at a hunting lodge right now. That's one of the things I caught that I recorded. And I'm just taking my time trying to figure out these canisters. I didn't have a very good time because I didn't really know what I was doing. I just went there because I saw it was open. But you learn how to take your time. Sometimes in this game, in certain sections, you're going up against a lot of Dinobots. Yeah, I call them Dinobots. You know, from Generation 1 Transformers, they look like Dinobots to me, so I'm going to call them Dinobots. So once you start to encounter these Dinobots, you learn what their weaknesses are and what they do. But a lot of times they run in packs, and what you saw early on was one of the watchers that's there, and they alert all the animals around there to your surroundings. And a lot of times they're out there watching and protecting the other Dinobots that's out there grazing or whatever they're doing out there. Some of the creatures that you're going up against to fight, like the gazelles that you see in here that I'm just trying to knock off the canisters for, a lot of times if they're in an open area, they're going to run. I mean, each one of these creatures, they act differently. They usually will run if they're in an open area, but if they feel like they're trapped, they're going to come and attack you. Now, there are certain creatures like I think it's called a saber. I call it saber wolf. I don't know. That's the sawtooth. That's what it's called. They're aggressive. They will come after you. They are relentless. I got some gameplay of that, and I will place that up there probably tomorrow so you can see that, what I mean, over trial and error. But they will attack you on sight. That's on sight. They don't care. It's on when they see you. But the gazelle's going to try to run away. You got the ones that look like horses. They're going to try to run away. They're not going to really attack you unless they feel cornered. The ox-looking ones, they'll do the same thing. They don't want to attack you. They want to run away. That's what they want to do. So, as I was saying earlier, when I told you I was going to get back to this, when you're fighting these creatures, one thing I've learned, like you get better and better as a hunter, you feel overconfident. And this is where you need to save and save often. Excuse me, if you get to a campfire, save. Because I made this mistake too. I went up against a sawtooth and I was way overconfident because I was killing everything on sight and I felt like nothing could touch me. And the sawtooth hit me 2 times and I was dead. So that meant wherever I didn't save at, I went all the way back, and that was not fun. That was quite terrible to have to go. I lost the loot that I had earlier, and all the killings that I done and all that stuff. I lost a whole bunch of it. So you need to save and save often. And also, don't underestimate your enemy in this game because, like I said, these sawtooth, 1 or 2 hits, you're done. You're going against bigger and stronger creatures. 1 or 2 hits, you can be done. Because when Aloy gets hit, she's stunned. You know what I'm saying? She's stunned. It's hard for her to get up and get down. And you can be thoroughly destroyed in 1 or 2 hits. And I'm serious about that. That's good. And I like that in the game. I really do like that in the game. It makes you stay more engaged when you're fighting. And also, you got to learn how to pick off your opponents and pick these guys off when you're hunting because, once again, If it's a pack of them, they can overwhelm you. So it's one or two things you're going to do is either going to be fight or flight. And sometimes you got to run and get out of that area. And or the other times, even when you're trying to get away from that area, their speed and recovery to catch up with you is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They can jump like Michael Jordan and come over there and hit you with a tail, and you could be done even when you're trying to escape. So yeah, like I said, respect your enemy in the game. Respect where you're at. Understand the strength and the weaknesses of each one. Also, crafting is pretty easy, although some things I don't understand when it comes to crafting. But for somebody who's not as smart when it comes to crafting, it's pretty easy. You're gonna need pick up everything. What you need to do, make sure that you get your satchels up, that you could build them up so you can carry more items, because you're gonna need them for, like I said, crafting arrows, making bombs, doing all kinds of sorts of things so you can survive in this game. And like I said, this game is a great game. It's a fun game. Another thing about this game that I think is very interesting, and I'm wondering if some males are going to have a problem playing this game, because some people was having a problem with Last of Us 2 having Ellie as the protagonist in the game because it's a female. Now her whole society is based on a matriarchal society. That's what it's based on. So what that means is women run the show. You know what I mean? And it's an interesting dynamic, especially with most games, and just like in real life, it's a patriarchal society where men run the show. You know that's what it is. So some people may not play this game just because of that. And I think if you don't play this game because of that, I think you're missing out on a great opportunity to play a really good and a really, really fun game. But it's an interesting dynamic, which is really good. Also, the voice acting ain't the greatest, but it ain't the worst. Like some people been saying, it's not bad. Also, you have dialogue trees like in Mass Effect. That's the best way to describe it. I don't know what it actually does as far as how people are, treat you when it comes to these games. Like whatever decision that you made, I have no idea what that does. I don't know if it's good or bad. I can't really tell you that. But basically, just answer the questions like you want to answer them. Be what you want to be. If you want to be a dick, then be a dick. If you want to be a sweetheart, then be a sweetheart. Doesn't matter. It's your game. It's your story. You play it. But like I said, one of the things with this game too as well is like The Witcher, in a sense of you can get sucked into side stories, because side stories are pretty cool. They're not as deep or as engaging as The Witcher 3, but nonetheless, it's fantastic. It's great. This game is a must buy. If you don't have a Nintendo Switch or a Nintendo Wii and you're not playing Zelda, this game is a must buy. And that's just my thoughts on it. You should get this game. You should get this game. This game should be in your library. So if you had the game, let me know what you think about it. And it's your boy King Bean, and I'll holler at you dudes later, man. One love. Peace.